a monthly show at the Crown every third Thursday called Club Out of Town. The next one is August 16th, so I hope you guys go to it, okay? Start clapping for Elizabeth Norman!
Hi, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for braving the rain. Thank you. Appreciate you coming out. I know everything except for this got canceled. But I'm sure you would have been here anyway. Definitely. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so I'm from Baltimore. Is anyone else here from Baltimore? Originally? Hey. Very nice. Very nice. I'm from Baltimore, which means that at a certain point I get a lot of weird questions about Baltimore from people who are not from here. A lot of questions like, Baltimore, is it like The Wire? Because for a lot of people that's all they've ever seen, right, Baltimore. And to that I would say, first off, I probably wouldn't know, right? Look at me. I don't know if it's like The Wire. It might be a reality for some people who live in Baltimore. That's a very strong possibility. Other parts of the Baltimore, I can say for certain, are definitely like Step Up. And then some parts are like Step Up to the Streets. Step Up, if you don't remember, is a dance movie in which a young white man introduces a young white woman to hip-hop. And that is happening somewhere in Baltimore right now. And, it's cool. Baltimore is a good city. It's a great city. A lot of other stuff has been set here. For example, Hairspray and other movies. And then a lot of stuff is not set in Baltimore, but it is filmed in Baltimore, because Baltimore is very cheap. So, for example, Baltimore has been recently, and if you have lived around Baltimore and had to drive around here, you may remember House of Cards. Is filming here in Baltimore. Basically everything that is not a monument is filmed in Baltimore, including one segment where I think they were going to Texas, and that's just Hamden. Which, you are correct, is very funny, because in some ways it really is our own Wild West. Yes, there are a lot of trendy new restaurants, but there's also a bunch of people who really like to listen to Kid Rock, so it's one of those kinds of neighborhoods. It's cool. There's also, Baltimore has even been New York City in some movies. In particular, there's one that I'm thinking of, which is a Nick Cage 9/11 movie. And every part of that is a burning building. That's Baltimore. Yeah, we just had a building to burn, so very convenient how that worked out. You can take your pick, I guess. One of these was going to get burned, so you can have it for your film. Yes, it's good. I was getting ready for tonight. I was a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. I was a little bit like, oh, Artscape, woo, I'm excited, but I'm also like, oh, I wanna look nice. So I am dressed as your hot mom from the 80s. Thank you for asking. I live with dogs, and I wear a lot of black, so I had to. No, it's fine. I live with dogs and I wear a lot of black, so I had to heavily lint roll these pants. In particular, I was a little bit annoyed because I also had to lint roll the inside of the pants. And I'm like, if you're gonna borrow my clothes, you should ask me first. It's just common courtesy. Come on. It's funny because in my family sometimes we do dress up my dog in pants. It's just a fun thing we do. In other news, I'm a white person. But yeah, I've had a lot going on recently for me. A lot going on. I did have a breakup recently, so for me that means I got a bunch of new hobbies, a bunch of new things I'm trying out, things that I'm working on, face masks, hair masks, a detox that makes both of my feet smell like two freshly smoked hams. You know, I'm like trying to make it happen out here. I'm working on it. I wish I wasn't getting into all this stuff. Unfortunately, I also have unfortunately, I have a very supportive mother, which is very good for most things, but then I also started like being like, I'm gonna get into crystals, and she was like, go for it. I'm like, cut me off, like, make me stop. I need to not do this. It's too much, it's too much. She got me a book about crystal chakra healing. I started reading it, and it was very interesting because the first part of it, they were like, we're gonna talk about one of my clients for crystal chakra healing, just in the introduction, he was like, one of my clients, she got hit by a car, and it was a hard recovery. She had a tough time, but she finally recovered, and then she got hit by another car. And it turns out that it was because her chakras were blocked. And they were so blocked, she didn't even see that car coming. So then we unblocked her chakras using our crystals, and she hasn't been hit by a car since. And I was like, oh, I don't know if this is real. But crystals are pretty, and I'm gonna keep getting them, so I feel like that's okay. It's one of my things I'm dealing right now. I will say a breakup puts things into a different perspective, certainly. Like, for example, I've realized recently that one of my biggest fears is being alone, right? My second biggest fear is being possessed by demons. And that used to be number one. So in some ways this is progress, because now I'm afraid of something that's like real and also happening currently. And it puts things into perspective, because you kind of go like, wow, yeah, getting possessed by demons would definitely suck. Absolutely, that would be awful. But also then I wouldn't have to just listen to my thoughts all the time. It might be nice to like get a little company around here. Beelzebub, what do you want for dinner? I don't want to decide. I will also say, I say this to every audience, if there are any demons out here tonight, don't possess me. I'm not interested. I've got a lot going on. I do not have time for that. I've been Elizabeth Norman. Thank you very much.